Hi, I'm going to show you how to do file transfer to and from LUMI using FileZilla. LUMI is an HPC cluster and FileZilla is a graphical tool to help you transfer files. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the procedure. We can already see it here at the right. I'll scroll through it so we have an idea how much we need to do, and then I'm going to do it. So we have a step: install putty tools, create a file, create another file, and we see some lines we need to copy paste, extract something, add something, then start FileZilla, then set it up. There's some setuping here, connect to the site, and then we're ready. Alright, so that's a bit. We need to create some files and then we do it. Well, step 1. So I have a Linux here. So if you use Linux, you run this tool in a terminal and then install it. So let's go to a terminal. I'll put the terminal to the right here. I put this text to the left here. I'm going to copy paste this text, paste it here, and I type my password. Here you don't see it, and now I install putty tools. I already had it installed, so not much happened. For you, it will install putty tools. If you don't use Linux, then you can follow this link, and then there's like a file you can download that also has it. Step 2. Create the needed files in the SSH folder. And this is on your local computer. So my local computer here. This is my computer at home. Navigate into the .ssh folder. I'm going to copy paste this there. And now I'm in my local computer's SSH folder. And the dot means it's a hidden folder. But I am now in that folder. Now I need to create a file apparently, and I need to do something like this. So here it says in general how to do it. One thing that's still open is a file name. What I'm going to do is I'm going to also your LUMI username. And I'm going to copy the lower line to a terminal, and then I will adapt it to my needs. So my LUMI username is builderb. And the file name I'll just use as it is. So I press enter here, and now it's creating a .ppk file, whatever that is. I need to enter a passphrase. I'm gonna do that because that is good practice. I don't think LUMI will check for this, so maybe pressing enter twice will also work. The next step is to extract the private SSH key from the ppk. I'm just going to copy paste this line and see what happens. There. Also, because I'm using the same file names in these examples, just pressing enter will work. Should a passphrase, I will need to give it again. I just typed it in. If you pressed enter there, press enter here. Next step is extract something. Alright, so I'm just going to copy paste this and see what happens. There, done. There's no error here, so that's the Linux way of saying that all went well. Now we need to copy our local SSH key in the pub file to LUMI. So where is this pub file? Well, we just created it. It's called here LUMI FileZilla.pub. So I can actually copy it there, and I can actually just show it on screen. Here's how it looks like. This is the file that we need to bring to LUMI. You can see it's for me, it's for LUMI, and this is how the public key looks like. There's also a private key generated. I won't show it, and I'm not gonna upload it to LUMI either. It's only the pub file that we're going to distribute, and that's with SSH keys the regular thing to distribute your public key. The word says it's public. You can freely distribute it. Whereas your private key, you keep it on your own laptop. So we have this public key here, but now we need to copy it to LUMI. So for this, obviously I need to copy paste this thing to LUMI. Well, let's log into LUMI first. So this is another terminal where I'm going to log into LUMI now. So here we are on LUMI now. There's a this artwork falls off because I made this terminal's a bit smaller than it expects. But I'm on LUMI now. Here you can see my username. And I need to copy paste this thing on my local computer to LUMI. Well, and I need to copy paste it. I need to copy it into this file. So let's take a look if that file already exists. So I do cat and then that file name. It says, hey, dear user, there is no such file yet. And this is the default behavior of LUMI. So if you do this the first time, this file won't be there. For this, we're going to do these lines to make that file and set some things right. So one by one, I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to do what's actually needed to be done. So I copy paste all these things there, just one at a time. This is some permissions that need to be set. Let's all do those two there and there. Good. And now we can finally just copy the public SSH key to that file. So this file, I can now show it. If I cat it, like I can display it now. I've just created. We see it's empty. We're gonna edit this file. So let's try to use Nano, which is a simple editor. And here we see the file where we need to paste it in. So here I have my public key. So I'm gonna select it just like this, copy it, and here I'm gonna paste it. Nano puts it on one line. That's just completely fine. I'm going to save with Ctrl O. Also, like this file name is too long for it to display, but it's okay. And I press exit with Ctrl X. And now this public key is part of this file. If I cat it, you'll see it's here. I've used Nano here. You can use Vim or Emacs or your favorite editor too. You can also copy the file if you want, or modify it, whatever. This is just one of many ways to do it. So LUMI now has my public key, so it will accept me in the next step. So now finally we are going to start FileZilla. And now we don't need a terminal anymore. So you need to do this once. Also in FileZilla, we'll need to set it up and then it's done. So I'm going to start FileZilla. I get some harmless warning at the start. I put FileZilla to the right, and at the left I'm going to follow the instructions. So I'm also going to close all these terminals so that they're not in the way anymore. There, and now we have FileZilla at the right and the instructions at the left. Step 8, start FileZilla's site manager. That is here, File Site Manager. There. Add a new site in the manager. Let's do it. I click on new site. I call it LUMI. There, and I need to set it up. I'm already going to click OK, so at the left I can scroll down a bit. OK. You have to enter a host name. So, sure. This works good enough. So set the host to lumi.csc.finland. Login type, we're going to use a key file. We need to set this SFTP. We need to put this to SFTP. There, SFTP, LUMI, login type is a key file. My user is builder_b. The key file is the public key. Well, we'll see what I'm going to browse on my local computer to the .ssh folder. There, and there I have this file. I just created it like 6 minutes ago. That's the one we're going to use, so it shows you the right file to upload. And then for now I'm going to click on OK to save this thing. And now it's time to connect to the site. So I'm going to click on the File Site Manager again. LUMI. This is all set up nice. I'm going to click on Connect. And now it will connect to LUMI. And here at the right, we see all the files I have on LUMI, which is not many, but I can now up and download files. So let's just take this file, I'm going to upload it here. Whatever it is, it's really not important, but I will show you that it will now go to the right side. Here. This was successful, and also here I can download a file on LUMI again. I can also see all the other users. Well, I want to go back to my folder again, and there I apparently have a Singularity folder, whatever it is. I'm going to download this file just because I have it here. Download, and here I have downloaded the file too. So that is how you transfer files, and it's just as easy as clicking up and download. With this, I have shown you how to do a file transfer to and from LUMI using FileZilla. And with that, I wish you a very good day. Bye!